Assalamualaikum. My name is Ikhtiar and welcome to today's video tutorial. So today we're going to explain the one-time pad algorithm. So the one-time pad algorithm is very similar to the Caesar cipher algorithm. If you haven't watched the Caesar cipher algorithm video, I suggest you watch the Caesar cipher algorithm first, then come to this video. So it works very similar to the Caesar cipher algorithm. Here we have the plain text P, ciphertext C, the key, and the formula. So the only difference is that the key in one-time pad is non-numeric. So the key could be a word, a alphabet, anything alphabetic. So we're going to understand it with an example. So here I have taken a plain text. I am a boy and the key, the to. Then the ciphertext formula is C equal P plus K. So the value of Ci, which is the ciphertext index, if it is greater than 26, then we have to mod it with 26. So here is the solution. So the length, we have to keep in mind that the length of plain text should be same as the key. If the key length is less than the plain text, then we have to take the alphabet from the front and place it at last. So the length of the is 5 and the length of the plain text I'm a boy is 7. So we have to take the first two alphabet, the I, to match the length of plain text. So if the key value is greater than the plain text, we have to subtract the remaining plain text, sorry, remaining key. So here is the plain text, I'm a boy, and the index value pi of each alphabet. Then we have the key, and the key I is the new index value of key. D for 4, I is 9, and so on. So the Ci value, which is the summation of Pi and Ki, is this. So for Pi and Kd, the Ci is 13, the summation of 9 and 4. So if the value is greater than 26, here we have one example, 29, we have to mod it with 26. So 29 mod 26 is 3. So this is how we get the cipher index for one-time pad. And the cipher text is MJCUQSH. So the decryption is same. We have to transform the cipher text into plain text. Here the cipher text is MJCUQSH for I'm a boy as the key, and the formula P is equal to C minus K. So if the Pi value is less than 1, then we have to use this formula to transform it into the range from 1 to 26. So here we have the cipher text MJCUQSH, the cipher index, then the key and the key index. Then the Pi is Ci minus Ki. For M and D, the Pi is 13 minus 4 is equal to 9. Here we have a negative value for C and P. The cipher index value of C is 3 and for P is 16. If we subtract 16 from 3, then we have negative 13. So we have to take the absolute value of 13, then divide with 26, which gives 0.5. We have to round it up, which is 1, then multiply it by 26. So it gives the result 26. Then the pi, which is minus 13 plus 26, is equal to 13. So this is how we have to transform if the value is less than 1. So this is the plain text. I am a boy with the key. So this is the theoretical part. Let's jump into the code implementation. So here is the code implementation of the one-time pad algorithm in Python. The first thing that this algorithm is going to do is to take input plain text and then the key. So then the encrypt function is going to be called, passing the value of the plain text and the key. So inside the encrypt function, we have an empty string result to store the encrypted text. So first thing we have to check if the length of the key is less than the length of the plain text. So if it's true, then we have to calculate the remaining need length that is needed to sum to be equal to the plain text. So the new key is going to be the previous key plus key. This is called slicing. Here we slice the first remaining alphabet to be equal to the plain text. So if, and the other thing we did in the else is if the key is greater than the plain text, we slice the text to have the same length as the plain text, as the length of the plain text. So in the for loop, we have the pi, which is the index value of the plain text. This is similar to the Caesar cipher algorithm. Then we have the ki, which is the key index. Then we have the ci, which are going to calculate by adding up the pi and ki. So if the ci is greater than 26, we have to mod it with 26, else the result is going to be the same. So inside the repeat function, we have the result as empty string, then the ci, ki, and the pi, which is the subtract value from ci and ki. So if the pi is less than 1, we have to calculate the, we have to take the value of pi and divide with 26. Then we have to round it up and multiply it with 26, and then add it with the previous pi value. Then we have the new pi, which we're going to store in the result. So this is how this algorithm works. Let's run it. I'm going to input the similar text we saw in the video, and the key is going to be also same. So here is the encrypted text and the decrypted text. Hope you understood the algorithm. That's all. Thank you.